Hey guys! So, right this very minute, we are about to go into a 12-course Japanese meal made by our friend Larry. He's so cute! He's like the nicest human being I've ever met. He's 73 years old and he's lived in Sedona, Arizona for the past 10 years. But he lived in Japan for 10 years, and this is what he texted. The elegant 12-course Japanese meal will transport you to Kyoto for the evening. Each course is small portioned, artistically prepared, and delicately delicious. View the table as the stage, where each course arrives is explained by the chef, and the chef is Larry. Leisurely enjoyed by the guests, and the course is removed from the next one before the next one appears. The vegetarian menu, but it's really vegan, consists of mostly organic, seasonal, and authentic Japanese ingredients, such as vegetables, rice, nuts, seeds, noodles, and spices. The meal may last up to 3 hours. Holy shiz. The meal is prepared and served by Larry Rosenberg, who has creatively been adapting recipes from Japan's finest restaurants based on his 40 years of visiting all over the Japanese islands, including living in Tokyo for a decade. So I'm excited. And P.S. Kyoto, Megan said Kyoto is one of the most spiritual places in all of Japan, and it has 1,600 temples. Excited for dinner?
I'm so excited.
Welcome, ladies.
Hi, Larry.
Did you have a nice flight?
Yeah.
Flight.
From Sedona to Kyoto?
yes.
Because you're now entering Kyoto Consciousness.
There's some fresh mint iced tea. You see the leaves in there?
Right from his mint plant?
Yeah, I picked them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Larry Rosenberg, and I have the privilege of serving my 4 guests a kaiseki ryori dinner.
Awesome.
That is the top cuisine in Japan, created for the aristocracy, although its roots are very simple with the tea ceremony. And a typical Thanksgiving meal in the US has, on the average, 40 ingredients. The typical kaiseki meal has 140 ingredients.
Whoa.
There are 4 people in the kitchen, from master chef to assistant, and they are in the kitchen for 8 hours in their restaurant, 32 hours, preparing this meal. And it's 12 courses. And I don't think my meal has 140 ingredients on the average, but it's inspired by my 10 years and many visits that I had in Japan. And so it's a hobby and a joy to share.
Well, I'm excited. Thank you, Larry.
And when you need it, you'll have a wet towel. So you wash your hands. Some people do their face, typically not ladies.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Some rural people will do their underarms, but this is too high class a meal for that. So when you're finished, put the oshibori, kind of wrap it similar or fold it, but typically this is the way.
Feels so good.
First course is supposed to be a lively appetizer to stimulate the taste, and it's typically small. And this is Swiss chard in oil. What oil? Sesame oil and black and white sesame seeds. There are many spices in these, but I prepared this yesterday to let the dishes marinate, so I really don't remember what spices. But typically, the Japanese style of taste, of spices, is a mix of garlic, ginger, white pepper, some salt. They use sugar, I left that out. All right, ready? Now hold the bottom.
Okay.
And then kind of wiggle it if it doesn't come up right away. And put it on the side. And then when you're finished, put it back.
Okay.
Okay. That's how the
So
host
this
knows
is-
you're finished. And this is miso soup. Now, you have two choices. One, I gave you a spoon.
Okay.
However, the Japanese will not use that spoon. So if you want to try the Japanese way, you drink it like you would tea. And any solid ingredients you take with your chopsticks.
I definitely want to try it that way.
Considered good manners.
Considered
to
good
slurp.
manners
I'll show
to
you
slurp.
that. I'll demonstrate. Because all of our mothers are whispering in our ears, don't do this. And the air enhances, it aerates the soup.
And it makes it not hot either.
That's
It's
why I
just
always
like perfect.
hear
Exactly.
Perfect temperature.
Exactly. So the miso has
It's good.
seaweed in it, and there's also a secret ingredient. Can you guess what it is?
Yes.
Love.
Lemon peel.
It's lemon peel.
Close. Orange peel.
Orange peel.
And it's a
Orange peel.
source. Typically they do this in the colder weather, but I like it so much, and I thought you might. It's a source of vitamin C.
It's delicious.
That's the best miso I've ever had.
No, sí. No, porque siempre yo estoy con... It's so good. Oh my word.
Oh my. Is this also a soup?
Well, it's
This is vegan style. Usually they do lots of fish and stuff, right?
yes. These are mushrooms and goji berries. Now, Japanese would not do goji berries, but
Oh, that's
I put it in,
goji berry.
and scallions, fresh scallions. So these are a regular mushroom, but not. It's a more of an Asian mushroom.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen one of these at the grocery store.
This is a Asian squash. Looks like a pumpkin, but it's dark green. They use the Japanese name kabucha, and kabucha, onions, and pine nuts.
I love squash. I'm so excited.
I'm so
Use chopsticks for
glad.
this.
It's like kind of sweet. It's good.
Squash, but butternut squash, this squash tend to have natural sweetness.
Acorn squash
Mm-hmm.
is so delicious.
Spaghetti squash,
Spaghetti squash, I love.
love it.
Sí.
This is a noodle made from white yams.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, with
Yam noodles.
and the wakame seaweed and yellow and green squash.
¿Quieres vergüenza en decirme?
No.
¿Por qué no me has dicho?
This is not really Japanese, but it's thematic. These are yams in olive oil, salt, and garlic salt, and then broiled to make like chips.
I love yams.
So
Me too, so much.
typically in the Japanese meal, they have fresh, steamed, fried, deep fried, sautéed. So to give a kind of a fried in oil
Ooh, yum.
feeling, and I know you guys like sweet potato fries.
You got the. Mm-hmm.
These are string beans in a tamari sauce with chestnuts.
Ooh, chestnuts. Okay, try it.
That is flavorful. That is really good. How do you say thank you in Japanese?
Domo arigato.
Domo arigato.
This is oyster mushrooms in a
Mushrooms.
different
Oysters.
sauce.
No water
with,
chestnuts?
I love oysters.
Actually, we read each other's minds. As I was cooking it, I said, it would have been nice to put water chestnuts. So you get the yin and the yang. Next time.
And that is sprouts, I see.
And
Sunflower?
sunflower sprouts, yeah.
Tastes like oysters, like real oysters. The texture.
Oh my gosh.
Shrimp
That
is
sauce is so good.
He and him?
Vegetable soup
You.
with radish,
Ooh, radish.
carrots, daikon,
Okay.
carrots, and a different type of seaweed. This
What
is
type?
kombu. Kombu, kelp.
Kombu kelp. So this is radish right here?
So would you prefer
Yeah, daikon.
college professor or like high school teacher?
And cucumber pickle that I pickled yesterday.
Yay! These are my favorite. My mom does these for me.
Nice.
I really like the pickled cucumber.
Oh, there's another story.
They want a juicy one.
Juicy.
Matt,
Yes.
how did you like our 12-course Japanese meal?
It was fascinating, very different than what I'm used to eating. A lot of different flavors were introduced to my palate that made me think about what else is out there in the world besides
Yeah,
just
now
the
I want to go
standard.
to Japan.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was very good and
It
cute.
was really
And it
fun.
lasted like 3 hours, so we didn't get stuffed. Plus, each portion wasn't huge, you know.
Our 12-course Japanese meal was delicious. And I'm super excited for dessert. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. My favorite was the... Ooh, that's hard to... But I think maybe the green beans and chestnuts.
I love that one
So
too.
good.
You like the little
I
yummy?
really liked the like crispy cooked yams, and I loved the little mushrooms. I liked both of the mushrooms, the ones with the cute long stems, and I liked the oyster mushrooms a lot. I love mushrooms. Okay, bye.
This is
Dessert.
dessert. It's composed of almond butter
Okay.
and vanilla and cinnamon and nutmeg, and coconut pieces, coconut oil. That's the white part on the top is coconut cream and blueberries and cacao nibs.
Cacao nibs, yeah.
Now there is no sweetener in here,
It's delicious.
right? But for those who need sweetener.
Thank you for the wonderful dinner.
Oh, you're so welcome. It's my pleasure.
Unforgettable.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
I am happy to hear that.
So nice.
My joy to share.
And to put you on the spot right now,
Why?
can you sing me a song?
Can I sing
A
you a
made-up
song? Made up song. Oh, I think that you are lovely, and everybody calls you T. And you have a way about you that makes people shout you. And I am so happy, and I'm not even your pappy. How's that? How's that for improvisation?
Awesome. I love you.
I love you too. Mwah.